development. Welcome back to Escape. Last time on Escape, we took off from St. Augustine through the Bridge Alliance and headed south on the ICW with Paviti Tern on our beam right beside us. We went through a whole bunch of bridges, enough to make your head spin, kept you busy all day long, never a chance to even take a piss on the ICW. We continued on until we hit one of the hazard spots on the ICW and then anchored up at the Cook Creek anchorage right next to a sandbar, and Josh almost lost the dinghy. Oh shit! Holy shit! This time on Escape, we take off from the Cook Creek anchorage and head south. Really starting to get close to crossing over the Gulf Stream into the Bahamas. We cover 4 different anchorages after leaving Cook Creek, and eventually we end up in Manatee Pocket in Stuart. But first, we spend a couple nights anchored up on the ICW after we grab fuel, then get really awakened as a front passes through while we're anchored up in only 7 feet of water with our 6-foot draft. And we make it out safely this time without touching the bottom. Nice and clean.
It's fine.
gotta trim. Pretty crazy today. A little wild, doing 7 knots. Getting the anchor up, and this was a shore. We anchored in 7 foot of water with 3 foot chop. Calmer than it was, but it's still pretty windy. At least we're going downwind right now. It's nice when the sun's out. We are on our way to Fort Pierce. Some of these houses are pretty fantastic. We're trying to get to Stuart tonight, but I think we're just going to stop at Fort Pierce, finish the rest tomorrow. Still sailing buddy boating with Paviti Tern. We're in 12.7 feet of water right now. The watercolor's starting to change. You gotta slow down a little bit. Nice here. Right? I agree. It is nice here. Not terrible. Nice and calm. And a manatee came.
A manatee came out of nowhere. I was like, hey, I want to wear those. And he just grabbed him and went underwater. And I was like, hey, manatee, you don't need glasses underwater. It's dark down there.
This is turning into the Apple joke.
But way better.
Oh, so much better. But yeah, we're in Stuart. Manatee Pocket. It's 81 degrees. There's a nice cool breeze. I'm flying home tomorrow, 5 o'clock. It's hard to leave. It's nice here. It's very comfortable.
People ask me why I'm not flying home for Christmas.
Yeah, why would you want to fly home for Christmas? I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. It's Pirates Cove, Hinckley Yacht Center.
I was trying to make out my dog until you bright lighted me. Thanks for the bright light.
It was worth it. This is our light. Yeah, I gotta go Christmas shopping. I think it was just
The raindrops?
water, yeah. It sounded like.
It sounded like a rock.
Heading back to the boat. Got someone with me. Just leaving Boston, heading down the pike. We have supposed to arrive in Virginia at 7 p.m. And I came home for 2 days and I got sick. Very sick.
Maybe we'll make it better.
Hopefully. I can't wait to get back to the warm weather.
That we did.
Finally.
And it's snowing back home.
Yes, it's snowing in Boston. We just made it. Catch up with us next time on Escape when we finally see some sand and get to a beach when Daniela comes down to visit. And then we hit up Pirates Cove. We leave the boat and grab a room just to keep everyone happy. Soon off, we're able to find a slip for $10 a foot for the month. $360. Best deal this far south we could possibly find. And it's right next to the Twisted Tuna and what was the Grove Dock Bar. Mike has a little trouble out there at anchor. He has to go and make a few adjustments in the middle of a storm. And we encounter a few storms while we're anchored up in Stuart. Lots of lightning, lots of wind while we're in the slip and preparing to head out to the Bahamas. So basically Mike is on his way back north, and if I want to go to the Bahamas, I need to meet him in Miami on Wednesday, and it's Monday. Just want to thank you guys for following us south. Really appreciate all the support. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out some of our most recent episodes. And if you really want to get a dose of escape, start with episode 1 and watch them all. Head on over to followescape.com, check out our social media accounts, and see where we're at.